Mick, tell me what was going on with the water leak. Did you have any idea that it was starting to happen? Any warnings?
No warnings. It seems like from what we know, it comes from the heavy bouncing that we suffered in that first lap, and it just broke the clamp, and then the water came out, which obviously isn't great.
So how are you finding the heavy bouncing then? The car obviously not liking it. How are you dealing with it?
It's the first time I think that physically I do feel an effect of it, and it's quite harsh on the body and also on the car. So yeah, it's definitely something to think about for future events if we come back here, to maybe have a think about resurfacing, because I think we'll see how many cars will survive the race.
Okay. In terms of tyres, what have you learnt about them today, and how are you going to take that into the weekend for strategy?
Well, I guess this track in general anyways is quite light on tyres, except for obviously the surface temperatures are quite high, but the grip is very low, so therefore the degradation should be not that high in terms of wear, but in terms of tyre temps it should be quite bad. I think we'll see quite a big difference in terms of the hardest tyre and the softer tyres, so will be interesting to analyze a bit deeper today and see what other cars did and how the tyres reacted for them, and then hopefully have a good overview for the race.
How physical was it out there today?
Physical?
Yeah.
Not very physical.
Even with the new cars, I was just wondering how it kind of handled physically.
No, I mean this is not a physical track. I mean it's very low speed in all the corners and long straights. The most physical is the straights because the cars are so stiff and you're getting shaken up a lot. But no, it's okay. It's a nice track to drive. I like this track. It's it's a street track, and it's always just a little more exciting, a little more on the limit. It feels, and I enjoy it.
How can you optimise the package for tomorrow then for quality?
Yeah, it's a good question. The car feels very good, actually, and in FP2 we weren't very quick, so a little bit surprising to fall back that much from FP1, where we, usually the trend is that we are better in FP2 than we are in FP1, and today it was the opposite. So we need to look into that and see if we can find something.
Do you feel like it might have been linked to temperatures or something you were trying?
Right now we don't really know what the answer would be, and it could be that everyone else just found a whole lot of speed that we didn't find, and it's obviously we don't want to be where we were in FP2, but I'm still positive. This race is a crazy one, and lots can happen, so we just gotta stay at it.